I think it should work. And if it doesn't work, that's just sad. Upgun really is useless.
Hey, but it looks really cool.
No, it's one of the coolest looking moves in the game.
I'm pretty sure if you talk to Batman, he's got some sick setups for Upgun.
He would. He would have Upgun setups.
I'd be shocked. I'd be shocked if he didn't have sick setups. So we're in grand finals.
Speaking of sick setups, yeah, Eclipse is still here. You thought I was going to talk about Grayson. You already know what Rob does.
Speaking of sick setups, we have a setup of Super Smash Bros. Ultimate for the Nintendo Switch that these two individual players are playing on. And it's pretty sick.
I didn't like that transition.
I don't care.
Okay. Well, more power to you. Okay, so, yeah, already starting Pokemon Stadium 2. Both of these characters are not particularly adverse to this stage, but I think Greninja gets so much off of it. You can already see Eclipse is playing comfy.
I really do think that against Greninja, I could be wrong, but I feel like there's definitely better places to be. With the legal stage list consisting of this FD, Smashville, Battlefield, Lylat, I would rather be on Smashville, Battlefield, or Lylat any day of the week.
Yeah, you get flat areas here and on FD, and that's where Greninja's going to be able to kind of freeform approach you however he wants.
This is the closest thing to another FD that he has access to.
At least for starters.
Yeah.
So, but that aside, you know, Eclipse has a lead, but it's not huge because you can see that Grayson, just with one tech chase, already has some damage built up. What a mash!
Incredible mash.
I've never seen a mash that fast in my life.
At 80%, I definitely expected him to eat something, but instead scoops right under the nair, picks up the up smash.
Nice cross up with that forward air. You don't think about forward air being a move that you cross up with, but Greninja just has that exact right short hop height to do it.
Yeah, I definitely didn't anticipate him not just like having too much shield push on the forward air.
Ooh, that's a grab. I'm amazed that he grabbed from that range. I thought Greninja's grab range was really bad.
The grab range is not great, but the worst thing is just its startup. That doesn't make any sense.
Oh, that's right. It's super slow compared to everyone else. Ooh. No rage means that Grayson's not going to find that stock or that up air yet. There we go.
Throw. Not going to kill yet.
It's a really good setup, though, if he was able to chase him across, but, you know.
You know, the thing is, I feel like a down throw setup definitely could have killed, but he was so discouraged.
Yeah. Wow, I love that Eclipse, whenever Grayson gets aggressive towards him, Eclipse has just kind of been running away, letting him get aggressive, and then every time Grayson runs away afterwards, Eclipse is able to chase him down.
Yeah, dash attack is pretty much the you're not allowed to run away move. I'm only allowed to run away.
Well, that was a really good pickup there by Grayson, though, by the way. Oh, wait, well, now you only have, like, a number of ways to get back to the stage. If I do this nair, it'll cover, like, everything. Ooh, down tilt to up smash once again. Seen so much of it from Eclipse tonight.
He's putting on so much damage.
Oh, he missed. Because Grayson was still in motion from that dash attack. Now he drags the substitute doll with him. Man, that's so mean.
Poor guy was just trying to live his life.
Yeah.
Nice, really good recovery mix-up from Eclipse, not dealing with any of the gyro setup. It's pretty difficult to deal with that gyro at ledge, but he found an answer.
Yeah.
Grayson running back damage-wise, but he's still a stock behind. He tried to go for the up air. I don't think he found it.
Grayson also jumped all the way up there because he was like, I'm not getting hit by that. Ooh, called him out. Yeah, Eclipse wanted the twofold, to grab that gyro with the dash attack and to hit Grayson's shield, but that also puts you at minus on that shield, and Grayson capitalized, but here is Eclipse taking that game one from Grayson. Looking really nice for Eclipse as he takes game one from Grayson, who, again, you know, recently Grayson was, you know, shown to be the #1 player in DFW. In Dallas-Fort Worth, this is your #1. And, of course, he is sitting Grand Finals winner's side, and he has an amazing adaptation game. But got to see if he can continue to uphold against what Eclipse is bringing to the table.
Go to Smashville. This is a pretty classic counter pick for Grayson. Likes to make a home of that little platform there. Definitely enjoys the small nature of the stage is actually pretty helpful for him, being oppressive at covering the entire range. with his projectiles. As opposed to, you know, eventually you can actually, like, with a big enough stage against a projectile-heavy character, you can't just run away from the wall. Not deal with the projectiles.
Yeah. But here you have no choice but to stand and fight. And look at that, once again, Grayson trying to use that Robo Burner offensively. You can see that Eclipse is ready to react to that, though. Look at the forward smash. There's going to be even more coming off of this top on the ledge. Down throw. Sets up for something cute, but great DI by Eclipse out of that. He has not been getting caught by any of these grab setups. Did you see the single hit drag down up here?
Trying to read the tech and the tech roll in as well, but he doesn't quite find it. The fair, not gonna get bad DI, but that back air tipping just below the laser, coming back up with the hitbox, and now
that's something Eclipse has been doing really well this whole time, is picking up on when Grayson wants to shoot the projectiles while he's off stage in disadvantage. That's the first time we've seen him get a kill off of it in this set, but you can see every time that Eclipse has had a game plan for when that's going to get shot. And already this early combo game looking so nice.
Falling up air, almost getting the job done. Eclipse in at 157. That's going to be a punish dash attack to back air. Good damage.
I thought he might go for that shadow sneak, but he knows that Grayson's going for these higher recoveries just to make sure he doesn't get hit. Love the use, the pressure of the gyro, but it wasn't safe as it turns out.
As he dropped nair, he actually naired really high on Grayson's shield. And unfortunately, because of that really high nair was not quite so safe. Nair is pretty safe when well spaced and when you do the nair really low to the ground.
Wow, neutral air to forward air, still getting all these confirms and waiting for Grayson, daring him to do something, and when he didn't, lets it fly to take a full stock lead.
Oh yeah, and now percent climbing even further, near to forward tilt even, just to get the good reset down there on the ground.
Oh, but this conversion game from Eclipse is insane today.
Oh yeah, and of course Rob is the character to do that on.
He's a big body. Jinx.
Me too.
You owe me nothing.
Hey, thanks, I was not going to give you anything.
I still owe you $20.
Well, yeah. that is the agreement. Huh.
Oh, ledge jump from Grayson. I've never seen a Rob move so agile.
Oh, right now, he is schmooing with a forward throw, trying to catch the back air, but he doesn't quite find it. Twice he's been looking for that jump read that Eclipse just isn't giving, and that's going to be a jump and a half.
Once again, Eclipse just sees
that substitute doll was sitting perfectly up straight. I've never seen that before, and Grayson ruined it.
How rude.
Kind of messed up, if you think about it.
Oh, great shield pressure from Grayson here with both the gyro, the Z-drop gyro, and the neutral air. Looking really nice from him, but foregoes the gyro, so he can probably shoot another one off stage to try to catch Eclipse as he's coming back.
That was a really scary spot to be in as Eclipse, and the scary is not over. Grayson is chasing extra hard. Finally, he gets his feet firmly planted on the ground.
He saw that Eclipse was trying to bait Grayson into picking up that gyro and punish him at that moment, but he's not going to get the chance in this game unless... With the eye.
He's alive. He's got the top set up on the ledge. Oh.
Interesting.
Bounced off of it just to rise with a fair.
I'm not going to say that was on purpose, but Eclipse definitely knew what to do the moment that he got hit by that gyro.
Yeah, that was split-second decision.
Okay, counter. No way.
So a lot of the time, Eclipse has just been going straight up. It's not often that he actually just kicks towards the opponent. So when he's kicking straight up, a lot of the time the opponent, if they want to try to punish it, might anticipate that and start jumping already. So Grayson might have just been thinking, okay, he's going to kick up. I'm going to jump and maybe raise my arm, raise the roof, go for some arm rotor, or go for the up air and try to fly up at him.
Wacky waving the inflatable arm flailing too.
Yeah, just ended up not shielding as the Greninja was flying straight at him.
Yeah.
And that's a game for Eclipse.
Yeah, got that drop kick stock, and he's up 2-0. And let's remind you, the last time Eclipse was coming into grand finals from loser's side against a Rob, that was a 6-0 victory for him. That was a double sweep.
King K.
Yeah.
He's very confident in this matchup.
Which not a lot of people can say.
He's got a... I mean, the way he's using this counter as well, I feel like we could call this some multi-tournament conditioning. He's ready for it.
Shoutouts to Hugo Gonzalez.
Yeah, one of my favorite players.
I love that guy.
Ooh, okay.
All right, laser comes in again. You can see that Eclipse is either ready to react to, or he really just knows when Grayson wants to shoot those projectiles. Knowing Eclipse's reaction time, I would bet on the knowing when and not the reacting.
So he drops down out of that up smash, and Eclipse still chased with down tilt and eventually confirmed into a fair.
He's doing things that I can't entirely comprehend.
It's like, my character didn't work, but I'm going to work for this.
Yeah. Okay, something off of the gyro. Boy, that is making something out of nothing. Because a lot of characters can't do anything having to throw the gyro out of shield, but that time, Eclipse, after that whole advantage state, 64%.
Yeah, kind of crazy. And gyro's still in hand. Down throw, can he mash out? He does. He is so good at spinning that stick. He's a Mario Party professional.
Yes, he is. He's actually banned from playing Mario Party with his friends.
Specifically Mario Party 3. That is his game.
Yes, that's true. Okay, up throw should do it on Smashville.
On the platform.
Smashville does have a higher ceiling than Final Destination does from the main stage, but when you account it for that platform, yeah, you are going to die to that.
Okay, jumps a little bit, playing leapfrog with that gyro, coming and get some damage with the jabs. Heat 3, if that's so say it.
Ooh, wow, perfectly timed spot dodge there from Grayson. Eclipse went for one down tilt, but didn't want another one.
Trying to come in and punish a landing with maybe a dash attack, but gotta respect the Rob Nair from a little bit more of a distance.
Oh, hello.
Sometimes up smash is a move in more ways than one.
Yeah, you know what? And Eclipse just showed a different application for it.
Ooh, that's going to be a punish dash attack into the back air. And he chases with a down tilt.
Nice. Dude, Eclipse doesn't care when you think his combo should be over. He'll keep going.
He's just so good at connecting these little resets. He's popping Grayson at just the right height where Nair is definitely not going to come out in time.
My God, this mash is insane.
That was a cute little shuriken reset. Going to be back throws, set up the ledge trap.
One parry. Dude, that would have been such a baller move if he had parried every single one of those.
Can you imagine being able to punish that move from that position? That would be really funny.
I cannot imagine. I can only imagine a future in which Eclipse gets a 3-0 in Grand Final Set 1 to reset us.
That's pretty awesome. Eclipse is now resetting the bracket, resetting to 0-0, set 2 Grand Finals.
Dude.
But like you said, last time he met a Rob in this position, it was a 6-0. And
we are halfway there.
We're halfway there.
But Grayson's the only one living on a prayer right now.
Eclipse was about to say, hey, do you want to see me 3-0 Rob?
Want to see me do it again? Yeah, that was a brisk set 1, to be honest.
Now going back to Pokemon Stadium 2.
Okay, I didn't realize I was watching 2 Greninjas.
2 Greninjas. Yeah, up air after up air, man. It's kind of crazy. That's not nice.
Oh my gosh. Okay, Grayson changed up something while we weren't looking.
He got mad and now it has an advantage state.
You have unlocked. Oh. You have unlocked something that the likes we have never seen.
Yeah, I'm scared for Eclipse now. Grayson got angry.
Yeah, no, Grayson's definitely playing with some power right now. Full speed ahead for Eclipse as well, though. Going to try to keep this Robin disadvantage. Remember that Robo Burner can help you get out of situations, but you would rather have that double jump for the burst to get you out.
Yeah, a lot of the time that the max height so quickly is the important thing. Okay, jumps in time to shield that gyro. Down tilt to mash your way out of the corner.
And we've been saying it is specifically this matchup that Eclipse does so well in, and it just seems like where most people just don't like anything about these projectiles. Eclipse is not bothered. Not only is he not bothered by these projectiles one bit, he uses them to his advantage.
The substitute doll was sitting up straight pretty again, and Grayson nared it again. There was no reason to even nair it. He was nowhere near Eclipse. Just make me sad.
You're right. I had a pun I was going to go for, and then I decided not to.
Is he dead?
No, he's not. Not quite.
Kissed the blast zone. He had really good DI. Only one hit of that back air.
Wow, landing nair. I can't believe he still got that landing nair off.
Yeah.
That seemed like Grayson would absolutely beat that with what he was throwing out, but now Eclipse just needs like one down tilt to up smash or something near the ledge, or get that dash attack to up air. Pokemon Stadium 2's got those big blast zones, but catch that jump, which Grayson has been doing every single time out of a setup.
And
that
it's crazy.
stayed so active.
Yeah, and he was able to kick himself to keep it relatively safe. Get up attack punishes the up smash charge. He's looking for a hop. You know this frog is hoppy.
Right now, it looks like Eclipse is just a hop, skip, and a jump away from going up 1-0 here in set number 2 of Grand Finals.
It was crazy that he started this game getting almost 0 to death.
That's true, actually. I mean, he did get 0 to death.
He did get 0 to death. Grayson was playing with a fury, playing with the fire.
Oh, but, my head.
Eclipse has ran through the fire and flames, and he is actually just killing
He's
it
a
right
water
now.
type.
Yeah.
He's totally fine.
He is a force. One may call him a dragon force.
I would not. He's a water type.
It's okay. If you want to just completely miss my sick references,
No,
that's
I
fine.
got your reference.
You're just not nice.
I just did
Thanks,
not bounce
meanie.
off of you. I'm a bad co-caster.
Unbelievable.
That's what they call me, Kimona Bad Co-caster Lewin.
Oh my God!
Well,
did the rage make it happen?
I
No?
wanted to say he's not dead, but I wasn't actually
Yeah,
sure.
no, you and me both. I never know. I'm never fully aware.
Yeah, someday we'll learn.
This is such a close game 1.
Yes, I mean, this is one more arm rotor at the ledge to do it, but once again, Grayson is committing to something as the gyro is out.
Yeah, so that back air was happening, and with that freeze frame, I honestly wasn't sure if the back air was intercepting the hitbox or not, and I did not know where that freeze frame happened.
Yeah. It's going to be tough to tell, man. And now,
they're going back to PS2.
Back to PS2. Grayson's got some unfinished business, it appears like. And honestly, bookending that game at the beginning and end, if you only saw those and nobody ever showed you like the percents or stocks, you would go, how did Grayson lose?
Yeah, exactly. He was definitely playing with some fire. He had a lot of momentum, but Eclipse kind of stifled that. He played a really, really solid second stock in that game. And just kind of carried an average stock for the rest of it.
Gosh, he's still just holding forward. Like, Eclipse is simultaneously respecting the space that Rob has, but he's not respecting like the execution of Grayson, and it's working for him.
That
also, the mash is definitely helping.
Not fair.
That's inhuman. It's actually inhuman.
Like, he's making it look like a K roll down throw.
It looks like, yeah, Banjo down throw or something like.
Yeah. Nice up air springboard off the platform. No, he waits, gets the forward air. Smarter man than I, and that's why he's sitting in the position he is. Up a game in set 2 of Grand Finals. 4 straight that he's taken.
I would be able to tell if the layout was up.
Yeah, that's really true.
Yeah.
Boy, we sure see a lot of the game and not a lot of the thing telling me what game setter.
Don't have a lot of the logistics. Yeah, see,
look at how pretty their faces are. Look at the 2 handsome individuals that are playing this video game. You'll love to see it. That was great DI, straight to the corner.
I've never seen anybody get that close to the corner off of a Rob backdoor. There you go, though.
I honestly didn't know that the angle permitted that.
No, yeah. You wouldn't think so, but here Eclipse is. He's now onto his second stock down. Actually, it's the first, I mean, aside from that game 1, this is like maybe the second time that we've seen Grayson with a solid lead.
And he is actually building it right now. He's putting on a quick 47 and climbing that dash attack on safe on the shield.
I think it just seems like Eclipse is playing so comfortably that it, like, see, he's still going even down a stock. He's still going for stuff like that, using all of his resources, not giving himself a huge margin of error, because it seems like he's just so comfortable in this matchup.
Yeah, I mean, he's getting hit every once in a while, but he says, you know, 55%, that's, I mean, literally, I made that almost up in 1 conversion.
Yeah. And by the way, I think that was Eclipse's gyro. I think that he was the one that tossed it. If he had hit Grayson into that.
Oh, that up smash was great to cover the entire platform. He caught the roll. He knew.
Just let it happen.
Eclipse did not want to be anywhere near that gyro. He did not want to be anywhere near Grayson, potentially down tilting him towards that gyro. He wanted out, and Grayson was in on that.
Normally, your objective 1 is to not be caught in between the Rob and the gyro. You'd rather have the gyro in between you and Rob. But yeah, Eclipse went towards Grayson that time, which definitely got him killed. And once again, you see Grayson with a pretty significant lead.
Sets up that. Ooh, okay, no real schmicks. But he finds the dash attack. That's a cross up on the up air.
Yeah, crossed up the DI for sure.
Little sigh of relief from Eclipse going into this last stock. Again, down by 50, but that's not everything in the world, because you see the damage output, a quick 30 off of 1 dash attack.
I feel like as long as Eclipse is on the same stock as his opponent, he always feels like he can win.
Okay, but he keeps, again, drifting forward into Grayson. He's doing these aerials that can be safe, but aren't quite properly designed for that at the moment.
Oh my gosh, he's barely going to be alive, but just for a second longer.
And Grayson doing a great job of putting out that meaty down air, covering with a 2-frame, and taking that second game.
Even if he didn't get the sweet spot, that was probably still a dead Eclipse.
Yeah, definitely would have been jumpless and out in a void. In a very unsafe place for a frog to be.
Voids that make you explode.
Yeah. Most of them.
You just imagine if there were blast zones in real life, and it was like, now Jimmy, don't walk into there or you explode.
I don't want to imagine that. That sounds tragic. The only way people would find out about them is trial and error. Anyway,
that's called Area 51.
Speaking of,
but you know,
trial and error is getting us to this particular stage.
Yeah, Game 3 on Town and City. Saw that Grayson had to run it back. He had a little bit of trial and error in his game plan, but evidently he's got something figured out since he was able to take that game. But Eclipse does have that counter pick advantage, and he's leveraging that to go to a stage that is, for the most part, flat.
Yeah, I would imagine FD was banned. But I guess Rob really does actually enjoy this closer side blast zone of this stage.
Oh yes, Grayson.
Think about how many arm rotors have hit that did not kill that we thought, is that gonna kill? And he almost did every time.
Well, the thing is, we saw a couple of those on Pokemon Stadium 2, and in relation to where the ledge is on that stage, it's actually almost as close as Town and City.
Okay.
So, you know, maybe that's one reason that Grayson doesn't hate that stage, aside from the obvious spacing benefits he gets. Also on Town and City, Greninja, I mean, Eclipse has gotten quite a few kills with those up airs. He's not going to get so many of those.
Trying to catch the Nair with the up smash, doesn't quite find it. Gets stuck, almost dies at 78 post-hit. That's what Grayson wants out of this stage.
Dude, can somebody check Eclipse's Greninja for an Iron Ball held item? Because it looks like he is living so long.
Yeah, somehow, though, does end up dropping that stock. Sitting at 149 is Grayson with some sick items. He wanted another Z drop.
Love that roll read from Grayson. My gosh, this is the Grayson show right now.
Oh, what a catch on the Shadow Sneak.
You can't tell, but I just made a face that is somewhere in between Dance Game and PogChamp.
It's pretty sick. It's pretty sick, my dude.
Now Eclipse struggling for the first time to find a stock. Most of the time he has had no problems finding it out, but that time Grayson, he's really on a roll here.
Call him Butter.
I will not.
Okay. Well, he's sitting at 100%.
I'll call him Grayson.
Sitting at 0%. Grayson, the cool dude, up a clean stock.
Grayson, the cool dude indeed. By the way, Greninja low profiling that laser with the forward air landing. Very funny to watch. Wow, Eclipse sometimes just doesn't respect what your character can do.
Not at all.
He just goes, well, I don't think that you'll react in time, so I'll just hit you for this. Why not?
You know that meme where it's like it's the guy wearing the shirt that says no fear, and then there's insert thing here and it says one fear.
Yeah.
Eclipse has the reverse of that, where it's like one fear, and then it says I am Eclipse, and then it transitions to no fear.
Or alternatively, just no fear. I am Eclipse.
No fear. Yeah. Oh, and there does come clutch to get Grayson back on the ground. Eclipse sitting at a dangerous percent.
Good DI.
Yeah.
If he had DI the other way, he was dead. Speaking of dead, down goes Grayson. One stock remaining for each of these, but Eclipse is in dire straits. Once again, there goes the substitute doll.
And sitting at 108. Jumps in between a Rob and a Gyro willingly, and that is a scary place to be.
And yet somehow it worked out, because he got the very tip of that sword.
He's dead?
Mash?
No, his mash is, I forgot. I don't know how, but his mash is actually unfair. It's kind of like cheating.
It really does actually look like cheating.
Is he gonna kill?
Oh my god! The chase is unreal.
And that is another reason why it's kind of debatable, in my opinion, why the either FD or this stage is Greninja's best stage. Because no other character can really make use of that side platform as effectively as Greninja can, where that's actually just an extension.
Falco. Maybe.
Falco, maybe. Maybe Palutena.
It's like the two highest jump heights in the game that can do that.
But Greninja is something else on this stage.
Yeah. Oh, yes, he is. You just saw it. Not going to see it again here in Game 4. Grayson wants another change of scenery to Smashville. Just one town over.
A little bit to the left.
Yeah.
But this is the classic Grayson counterpick that we've been seeing.
I mean, like you said earlier, it's so much harder to work around those projectiles when you're on a stage like Smashville. We saw a little bit of that from Eclipse in that set 1 when we went here, but other than that, I mean, he's been doing a really good job in general of getting around these projectiles, not being intimidated by them.
Gonna be a down throw again. The mash is way too much, and I don't know if your own character's properties like weight and fall speed and jump height have to do with where you go after the mash, but I feel like they do, because Greninja mashing out seems like he goes so much higher.
I think it's jump height, isn't it?
It might be.
You're technically jumping out of the berry.
Oh,
it should be dead.
That was actually not fair.
I'm flummoxed.
Well, now he can get an up throw.
Yeah, up throw should certainly do it.
Doesn't get the platform, so
if that was on FD,
living.
it would have killed him.
Yeah.
Just to be totally fair
Double
to Grayson.
upper. Can he chase further? Nope. Grayson was so scared he jumped air dodged.
So that's what Grayson could have done in that last game on Town and City, is buffer that nair. The only issue is then maybe Eclipse gets something kind of the same thing. It's just a 50-50 at that point.
Yeah.
But that is the way that you keep that Greninja from continuing to chase you in this matchup. And again, we see Grayson off to a very hot start.
Grab had a pretty good reach. Was able to put him back in the air. Ooh. Yeah, but Grayson still looking close to lapping Eclipse in percent. Oh, that's not a kill yet.
Does that counter not scale with what you're getting hit with?
I don't believe it does.
Scale?
I think it's just a strong move.
Okay. Because, I mean, that looked like it did the exact same as a tick of a gyro.
All right,
so, you know, it's kind of nuts, I guess. Okay, nice snipe right there. Can't get another, though. Eclipse sees that trajectory in his brain. Wants twice to get that grab on the roll back. He really wanted to find that stock, but now it's Eclipse on the offensive.
He is building this percent back up close to even. Ooh, he spot dodged. There was no punish again. Is able to dodge out. And at this point, Grayson has given up trying to follow, and he's just like, okay, when is the air dodge afterwards?
He's literally treating it like it's any other character's like up throw. Where he's like, all right, the opponent's above me. Now what?
Yeah, now what?
There is no follow-up for you. 85%. Grayson definitely in the better position right now. Once this ledge guard... Again, he's given up on those down throws. 155 against any other player in the world, he would be down throwing. Absolutely.
He chases really high, but he doesn't quite have the distance. Getting himself out of the corner, parries the nair, gets a jab for his trouble. Cancels out that gyro with the shuriken.
Yeah, Eclipse, when Eclipse ran back to center stage there, he wanted to see if he could get Grayson to act. Could not find it. Now that gyro at the ledge, Eclipse knows that the pressure's not coming.
Nair Eclipse, the height of that jump. But Grayson's sitting at 111. This is definitely a percent where Eclipse can just quickly seal this stock and bring this to an even game. Grayson might have some words to say about that, though. Oh, boy.
Oh, he's got to be careful. That's not his gyro, but perfectly placed. That nair got extended by hitting that gyro, too. That's why that worked out so well for Eclipse.
He's got to watch out. Oh, he just ran at him and caught that roll so clean.
He used that Shadow Sneak like dimensional cape.
Yeah.
Like it was basically just like spot dodge, disappear, and then kill you.
Yeah, kind of wild.
Very good move. Oh, Eclipse DI'd out to not get hit by that gyro. Afterwards, cannot live though. What an awkward situation he was in. Grayson getting the full punish on it to send us in the final game of the night, guaranteed.
That's kind of crazy.
Electric play from both of these guys.
Definitely both of these guys are playing with something else. It's not a clear... The lead is not a clear indicator of who's winning these games a lot of the time. The momentum shifts back and forth so much, and Greninja is such an explosive character.
This is a very risky counterpick from Eclipse right now.
I missed it. Where'd he go?
We're going to Yoshi's Island.
Ooh.
So we get a mix, kind of what we've been seeing. Like, on Smashville... You still got the monoplat layout. It's a small stage, so Grayson gets that to his advantage, but the projectiles are not consistent for him. That's going to make things difficult for both of these players.
Right. Ledge trapping is not quite as potent as it is on Smashville. There's a little bit more room between here and the plat.
Not only that, it's also really hard to place the gyro correctly, and eventually it will fall off on those slants.
Eclipse does have a wall cling to make some mix-ups happen at the ledge as well. Ooh, double down tilt, but he doesn't have the distance.
I thought he'd get something off of that nair, but he was facing the other way, so no dice. Ooh, just a single hit once the gentleman. Oh man, this is looking so good for Grayson right now. Yep, that actually,
yeah.
Can I say, you're talking about Eclipse having those wall jumps? That gyro dripping off the ledge like that would normally not be good, but that's actually stuffing Eclipse from one of the reasons he likes the stage.
There we go. That mix-up, though, again, brings him back. Doesn't quite find the up air. Forward throw at 0 because Eclipse Smash is too good.
Never, ever going to risk it.
Not an absolute 0, but, you know, literally low percents.
Yeah. It would look like it's like an old drop down throw.
Whoa! That was a cross-up on the DI for sure.
Must have been. That is
for sure.
Fortunate for Eclipse because he is now all of a sudden right back into this game.
Okay, down throw, and again, he just literally just yeets himself out of there.
What? He mashed out of that grab too before he even got the throw out.
He flies into the stratosphere.
I can't believe that Grayson tried to mash at all, or to pummel at all. I'd almost expect like literally not even an attempt at this point.
A parry into the jabs.
Yeah, we're only as this set has progressed have we seen the parries on the nairs from Eclipse.
Really
had to react to it.
He just threw one out.
Wow. Improv from Eclipse. Really nice right now.
Okay, and goes. Oh, the gyro makes it hard. That dare could have been big.
Ooh, didn't get the cross-up that he wanted to on that nair. That's great for Grayson.
Dash attack, though. That doesn't lead into a fair. He was reading the double jump. Like you said, Grayson's been going for it a lot. This time mixing it in. Oh,
he goes
that's
forward.
Scary.
Wow. He just kind of hovered there, man. That move looks weird when you don't connect.
His physics are so weird.
Yeah. I'll never understand it, man. Okay, Grayson, like that, retreats to the gyro, back to where it's safe. Now how's he going to keep up the pressure? Eclipse isn't approaching. That means Grayson's got to switch on the aggression.
Toss that gyro up. Waits for the... Oh, that's going to be a punish. Forward throw again. Oh, he snipes somebody. Somehow still alive. Really, really long side blast zones here.
Somehow. You wouldn't think it, but there it is. Now Eclipse pushing a little bit too far to try to get that forwarder. But yeah, the DI, I cannot believe how good it's been up until that right there, which was horrible. Not that it would have mattered. I think he still would have died anyways.
I don't think it would have mattered.
But it was still bad DI,
it was still
objectively.
Bad.
I like this. Grayson's not letting the gyro stay out for too long so that Eclipse can counter it like he has been.
Dash attack into the forward air. That looked like it was true. That looked like Grayson was holding in on the dash attack. Looked
really nice. And now we're on last stock of the night.
Eclipse at 4%. Grayson climbing a little bit.
Got to see if he can apply this pressure. Grayson is trying to keep, or I think what his game plan should be, he's not doing it. He should be trying to keep the Greninja underneath that middle platform. My goodness, he tries to call out that immediate recovery, but it's not quite enough. Now comes the frog's damage.
The frog's damage stifled a little bit by the platform only because Nair is scary to challenge.
There's plenty of damage output from Eclipse right now. That gyro's on stage. It's hard to see, but it's there. Eclipse knows where it is, and now that's his too.
Dash attack sets Rob up.
Easy for him to pressure. One overextension from Eclipse, though. It's not even the overextensions from Eclipse that are getting him killed. It's when he gets put in a disadvantage and he immediately tries to fire back.
It was pretty important. Grayson there with the up tilt actually picked up the gyro, so he wasn't able to chase with up air.
Ooh, neutral air's not going to set up for anything because, again, facing the wrong direction. And good DI from Grayson to boot. Up air.
Oh, that up air almost got the kill.
Another one of those just might do it. Oh, he tried to counter it. Roll, that's so bad. I can't believe what I'm watching right now. Excellent parry from Grayson, but it's not going to do it. Eclipse just wants to end this game right now.
Down tilt puts him at the ledge. This is a scary spot to be at.
Great gyro. I couldn't even see Eclipse.
He had to drop back down so he did not get too framed.
Okay, nice. Just controlling that space with that nair. Grayson knows that Eclipse just might approach him, and that's all he needs. Counter. He goes up just to make sure that he's safe. We've talked about that all night. He's going to do it again?
And this time he goes straight at Grayson, taking the tournament in a really close Game 5. Set 2. Eclipse is shaking.
He is shaking. He had to sit there and process that for a second. That was a solid minute where both of those guys were at kill percents, and something had to give eventually. And both of them were just kind of throwing... I mean, honestly, Eclipse was the one throwing stuff out, but Grayson was just not getting those tight punishes he needed to end it.
You wanna know what's crazy? We keep talking about this new PR that just got dropped for DFW that has Grayson ranked #1 and Lightning Cam was on it. You wanna know who wasn't on it?
Who wasn't on it?
Eclipse.
Eclipse was not on it.
Eclipse did not make that
No,
PR.
he was